Welcome. Welcome to day 649. We are going to be talking about failures. Why? Because failures are good, they're welcome. Not always, but sometimes we need to welcome our failures. And why? Because we learn from them. And they are sometimes good to have. I just happen to welcome one failure that I had yesterday. I was giving a speech, and all of a sudden, I froze. This is not the first time. I've frozen a few times in my speeches, and this time was no different. All of a sudden, I forgot something, and boop, I couldn't continue. Well, I did continue, but I struggled. I kept struggling. I wasn't. It wasn't me. It. I was totally lost, and I continued, but it was just the inertia that I had. It was not the passion that I usually put in my speeches. I was just trying to remember things, but I didn't have that emotion. I was just trying to repeat the words that I remembered, but it was not making any sense at all. But then I started thinking last night, well, what happened? What went wrong? And I remember that what has happened was that I've been recording my speeches and I've been practicing my speeches online. And all of a sudden I'm there live on a live audience. And I have not done that on my speech. And it's totally different. You have a live audience, you have to do eye contact, you have to interact with the audience, and I really like more the live audience, but I had not practiced. And then the other thing is that when I started doing that, I forgot my speech. So there were parts of the speech that I didn't know very well, that I needed to study more. So that's what I learned, that I needed to study more my speech. There were two things actually. I needed to practice more my speech with a live audience. I needed to go to the location and practice there before the audience came, and then also practice more my speech. So there is always things that you learn when you fail. And that's why we should always welcome failure and learn from our failures. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you again tomorrow. In the meantime, stay active, stay proactive, and stay safe, of course. Goodbye.